Now, the second part. There was always a demand for a biography about L. Ron Hubbard, and from the beginning of the 1990s, RTC chairman of the board, David Miscavige, announced that such a biography would be published very soon. He even showed us his personal biographer. The work which finally came out was this Images of a Lifetime, a photographic biography. Let's see what this reveals. We are interested in the lifetime of LRH. When did it start? When did it end? At first, I want to show the copyright of this work. It is from 1996 by Bridge Publications. This book is organized in chronological order. So after the introduction, it starts with a child of LH as a child. Here, image Montana about 1940. And even some child images when he was 6 months old. His house, 1905. And here he was 1 year old. (1980, 1920, 1917, 1919, 1920, and so it goes on, showing Ron as a kid, as a young schoolboy, with his father, as an Eagle Scout at 1923, 12 years old. So we have a thorough documentation of Ron's life. 1923, a lot of pictures about his Eagle Scout time. 1924, 1927, 16 years old, when he was traveling the world in Guam. 1928, among the Buddhist monks, 28, Great Wall of China, and his adventures as a pilot, 1931, 33, one of the first pilots shortly after airplanes were developed. 34 and 31, and now L. Ron Hubbard as a salesman. 1932, very well in sequence all these photos. 1933, for every year we have several photos documented that he was alive and very well living. December 1940, Seattle, Washington. 1940, 1940, 1940. Now about Ron the writer, 1929, 31 in the George Washington University, 31 among other students, 31, 36, 34, San Diego in California, 34, 35 in Hollywood as a writer. First his adventure stories, 38, 36 in Washington, all his science fiction and western and other stories of different genres between 1934 and 1950. 1936, his old typewriter. Mission Earth. And the birth of Dianetics and Scientology, about 1950. (1943) as a navigation officer of USS Algol. Oak Knoll Naval Hospital in Oakland, California, about 1945. 48, 47, 48, his first research on Dianetics. 49. So he made sure that we can see him in photos. I don't have so many photos about my life. I couldn't prove the existence of my life year by year, but Ron could. Perhaps he had a reason for this. First presentations of the e-meter. (1950) Los Angeles, Kansas, Oakland. 51, 51, 52, 52, 52, Phoenix, Arizona, 52, 53, New Jersey, London, 53, (53), 54, Phoenix, Arizona, Washington, D.C., Washington, D.C., 55 in London, 56, 18th ACC, 57, 57, so half a dozen photos per year, and that's only what they published. 60, Sand Hill, 59, East Grinstead on a parade, gentleman working in his office. All the beginning of the 60s. Central Special Briefing Course. That's how it looked like. And in the garden, rose garden of Central Manor. And his experiments with the tomatoes. That was 1960, 59, 60, 59, 66 in Africa, Southern Africa, 61, 61 in Johannesburg, 61, here the artist doing the nice sculpture on Ron. 66, Rhodesia. 66, Salisbury. 65, a lot of photos he made of himself with his newest camera. And we'll come to this in the third part. 65, with another camera. That is still 65, Gran Canaria. Morocco, 71, 72, Portugal, 72, Portugal. So we come to the end of his life. 72 in Portugal. This is claimed to be 74. And now we come back to 69, Sea Oak. 69. 67 is Sea Oak time. 67, Sicily, on the ship. 68, Corfu. 68, Apollo. 72 in Morocco. Now you see 74, but you don't see LRH 74, it's a ship 74. 68 again. 69. 72 aboard Apollo. 72, and now the last pages, 72, 68, and that's it. His life seems to end at 72, if we can believe what we can see. No other dates here. Even here is no date claimed. But this looks photoshopped, this image. But they don't give a date when this was done. And that's it. The end of the book. So from the photos, we know that Ron lived from 1911 to 1972. Just one photo claimed to be at 74, but this is not supported by other photos. I come to this later. See you in part 3.